dedicated to a very special exotic dancer. And you know, if you're listening, this song is for you.
But if you foreign, then you know you winning. Goddamn, I just love sexy women. I might not remember your name, but I'ma remember that brain. Just like you gon' remember that strength. But all these hoes catching feelings in vain. Look at Izzy, he just.
What's going on, Aidan? Nice to see you on camera.
It's great being on camera.
Absolutely.
I think we should get a little round of applause right now because today is Kid Iso's birthday. Let's give it up.
Oh, shit. Oh, guys. You guys.
How old are you turning? 21?
Oh, I wish. God damn. He just made me feel old. I am turning 25. Today is my 25th birthday.
Oh, nice. You can rent a car now.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I can't rent a car, but I feel it. Absolutely. That's what's up.
Well, I'm saying, 25 years old.
Right. I have the ability. You know what? I can go into there's this one bar that used to be on Howard Street, and I can go in there now because I'm 25. It was 25 and up.
25 and up?
25 and up. Yeah, it's an old people's bar, dude.
Damn.
Because there's no 25 years to go in there. It's like all the winos that need a cheap beer and a cheap shot. Yeah, that's where they go.
You got the $5 shots there.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
The early bird special.
Honestly, bro, it's probably where you know how in Shameless they have the one little bar all the drunks go to?
Yeah.
There we go.
But I don't think that's 25 and up. But I understand what you're
saying. But yeah, no, it's just
That's pretty ridiculous, actually.
A shithole.
I wonder if that's their drinking age too. You have to be 25 to drink here.
Yeah, no. I mean, like I said, if you're 25 and going there, there's something wrong with you. You don't have a life. You don't know any good bars to go to, I would say. Maybe you have a life.
Or just don't have any friends.
Yikes, that's crazy. You can meet a lot of friends. You just go to the club.
Yeah, but I don't think a club or a bar is the best place to just go meet friends unless you want to get money taken from you.
I disagree.
What do you mean?
Yo, you get you buy a couple rounds of shots. Everybody in there will be your friend.
Yeah, but are they really your friends?
Oh, absolutely not. But then again,
then you just contradicted what you just said.
Are they okay? Are your friends really your friends?
I don't know. Are they?
I don't know.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that you go to a bar to meet friends.
Yeah. Absolutely. This is absolutely what you do.
Now I know why none of your friends come up here and hang out.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean,
Do you go to a bar to meet friends?
I'm not allowed in a bar.
He can't go in the bar? God damn, kid. Shit. This is making me feel
Where do you go to meet friends, Aidan?
really old.
Shit. Nah, I mean, I don't really meet anyone anymore.
It's got to that point, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
you got there's a certain age, once you get past high school, where it's just the friends that you had are either gone,
right,
or are not your friends anymore.
Absolutely.
And then there's one or two people that stick around.
See, but no, okay. Can I be honest though? That is where you supplement your friends in college, though, because
but I didn't do that. So this man though is going in the fall.
This man is going in the fall.
Let's get a little round of applause for that. Finished.
That's what I'm saying. All my homies that I actually kick it with, pretty much all of them I met in college. So, and then we're still friends to this day because college was only a couple years ago. Well, shit, it's a longer time ago now, but yeah.
Feels like a long time ago, huh?
Well, no, the last time I was actually in college was 4 years ago, and that was my last class was literally would have been the first week of May. And I didn't my last semester at school, I didn't go to class at all. So it was whatever. I didn't even go to I don't even think I went to my exams because at that point I knew I wasn't gonna pass regardless. So it was just all right, whatever. I'm just gonna go get lit because it's nothing. What am I going to class for?
Okay.
Yeah, so 4 years ago, like I was in.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Well, I mean, okay, so at a point, if you already have like, if you
I love how you just told me that it with such sincerity too. It was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just not gonna go anymore when I'm getting lit all the time.
It's like, okay, if it's at the end of the semester, and you know that you don't have a passing grade in any of your classes, there's no point of taking the final exam, because even if you get an A++, you're not gonna pass that class. And here's the thing, like at my school, like attendance was like a big thing, because I would have passed a lot of my classes with like A's and B's if it wasn't for attendance.
Okay.
So I was getting like C's and low B's because like I just didn't go to class. But I would like do my homework. I would like pass the exams, and they would just be like, "Yeah, you don't show up, so like that's a doc." And I'm like, "Dude, that's lame."
In high school, literally, man, I had teachers that would sit there and they'd be like, just do the work in class and we'll give you a passing grade.
Yeah.
We know you don't do homework, so that's obviously not a thing.
I have to address the elephant in the room. Man, you really like are killing it with this bushy beard. What's going on, buddy? Are you okay?
Well, Aidan told me earlier that I probably have 2 birds in there.
Is your mental health okay, buddy?
Mental health is great, dude. I honestly just like the beard. I think it shows character and wisdom.
I'm just making sure, like, because you know how like people, you're at that place where you're like in the
borderline homeless.
No, you're not. Oh, you haven't gotten there yet. But this is. It looks like, you know what? You know how like some people, when they, something sad happened or they're going through a breakup or something like that, they start going to the gym like heavy, super heavy, and then like they grow the beard. Yeah. And like I know that you have not went through a breakup. So I'm just trying to make sure mental health is all good, bro, because, I can tell you've been, getting your reps in, and then the beard, buddy. So everything's all good, though. You're okay.
No, everything's good. I think you're just trying to distract this guy that gave you a haircut. Oh, you want to sit here and shit on my beard.
Okay. That's what we doing, huh?
Hey, man. The beard's fine. It needs to be trimmed up a little bit. Don't get me wrong, but I honestly feel like if anybody touches my beard and fucks it up, I'm going to have a huge problem with that.
Oh, dude, bro, I pretty much was about to beat the shit out of this dude.
I don't think your haircut looks bad. You think his haircut looks bad?
No.
Okay, so like
what's wrong with it?
They fucked up my lining, and you're only gonna see it now that I said some shit.
Maybe a little bit.
No, they definitely fucked it.
Maybe a little bit. I don't understand why it's so close together, though.
So what he did was fuck it
up. Wasn't your lining supposed to go out more?
You're not even a fucking barber. You know this shit. Yes, it was.
Well, I've seen you get your hair cut.
Because I fucking have. Because like I have like naturally I get like the crow's thing, and like dude just fucked my head up, bro. He just did, and like then he was like I could push it back, and I was like no, bro. Like I'm whatever, bro. And
I love how he looked at it and he was like, yeah.
And then you know what he tried to say? Boy. That's just hair loss. You just lost your hair here. No, you dumb motherfucker. You fucked it up, bro. Like, dude, like the only reason why I didn't invite him to my hands is because that man was like an elderly dude, bro. But like, this is why, honestly, I'm very hurt because my regular barber, she was booked up for the whole month. I tried to book like 2-3 weeks ago, and she was booked up, and like, man, she would never have ever let me walk out the chair like this. And it's just terrible. It's terrible. So actually, hold on.
What are you going to school for, bro, in the fall? And where are you going?
I'm going for acting at Western Illinois University.
Woo!
Are you going strictly for just acting?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for all the young harlots out there at Western Illinois University,
this guy's single and ready to mingle.
The superstar has entered the building.
Just saying.
He's an a dose of reality superstar. Next, my little baby brother was like talking. Like when I saw him a couple months ago, like he was kind of talking, not really, but like he was like talking. He was like, "Happy birthday, Aaron!" So that was really cool to hear. And
just wait, bro. You're gonna be like, when is this kid gonna shut the fuck up? Bro, I'm not saying anything disrespectful, bro, but like, dude, Just wait till you get to that point where it's why everything and no, and it's like, you know what? I don't think I ever asked my parents why so much.
Oh, I asked my parents why.
No, it's like, why? Not this. Why? Why? And it's like, oh my God. Dude, I got a migraine coming on just talking about it, dude.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
And she has like a bah cry, you know what I mean? So it's just like, no, I'm serious, like a sheep. So it's just like every time she's screaming, dude, it's just like a yeah, and I'm, oh my fucking God. Love her to death. Sometimes I wish there was a mute button, but I feel like everybody should have a mute button.
Yo,
That movie Click. Remember Click?
I remember
Adam
Click.
Sandler.
Absolutely.
Dude, I envy that movie.
Oh,
seriously.
for sure.
This guy just gets a remote. Anybody that hasn't seen the movie Click, literally, workaholic dad, finally, God, or whoever this man is, comes out of nowhere, and he was like, I have a remote for you. It's a gift. Adam Sandler takes this remote, realizes he can do all this shit. He can skip through time, he can reverse, he can pause things. Found that mute button, bro. Sometimes I feel like everybody just needs a mute button.
Absolutely. I mean, to be honest with you, if I could just like hit the mute button on like people in general, like I would go into the grocery store, and when the cashier starts trying to have like a full conversation with me, I'd just be like, beep.
That's why my dad, dude, is such a badass, dude. He's got hearing aids on. So it's just like, oh, yep, my hearing aids just started working. Can't hear you talking this ear. And it's like, this is the ear that's not working. You know what I mean? Like, dude, he's such a badass, dude.
Oh, for sure. No, man is a legend. Legendary.
What the hell's going on with these gas prices? I know it doesn't affect you. What's going on with these gas prices, man?
Okay, I see.
Pretty high, man.
You know they're talking about bringing it up to $8 in June.
Fuck that.
$8. And they were talking about bringing it into triple digits literally this year. $10 plus. On the news.
Jesus.
That's messed up, man.
I'm telling you, I'm just going to start walking everywhere. Your boy's going to be fit as shit.
That is insane.
Walmart, walking. All these groceries, walking. Don't care.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I got a hybrid and then realized that once this battery dies, it's going to take like $10,000 just to get a new battery.
That's crazy.
Might as well get a whole new car.
Might as well. I have a question, though.
Go ahead.
So, like, for the people right now who have, like, the electric cars.
So electric or hybrid?
No, like a full electric.
Okay. So like, okay.
Do you have to pay to, like, charge it somewhere?
No, I don't believe so.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
like, obviously they're super expensive. So
Right.
you're paying in the front end. But, like,
Right.
paying
See,
less
I
on
don't
the
know
back end.
if it's some sort of deal with like paying like a monthly thing because they have to get you somehow. It can't just be free.
Yeah, I don't see how that would be just free.
I'm gonna look that up right now, actually.
Yeah, because, like, because I'm like, man, like,
Yours is a hybrid too, right? The Spark.
I don't know, to be honest.
It would say hybrid on there.
I don't think so.
It's called the Spark, and it's not a hybrid.
that is insane.
Yeah, and they're on that shit.
They on that straight horse shit.
Do you have to pay? There it goes, Jack. The cost to use the infrastructure depends on your vehicle and when you bought it. Some Model S and X owners can use superchargers for free, while others, including Model 3 owners, have to pay. Tesla says that the cost of charge up is approximately 28 cents per kilowatt or hour, or $23 for 300 miles in a Model S. So in comparison to what people are paying for gas prices, I get over 50 miles to the gallon in my hybrid, and I still pay about $65 for a fill-up.
Okay. And the electric is paying how much to chargers?
It said roughly about $25 or $23 per 300 miles
Okay.
for the Model S. If it's but it also says that the Model S and the Model X owners can use superchargers for free. Those are the chargers that you see at stores and stuff like that.
Got it. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. See, that's the thing, bro. It's like no matter what, you're gonna have to pay. You got to pay out the ass. So it kind of just depends on where you want to pay. Like now, or you want to pay later type shit.
I think they're gonna get you no matter what.
And I feel like, do the electric cars have more like issues with them and stuff like that?
I don't think it's more issues, but imagine how much more. I mean, think about it, dude. You're using electric force to propel yourself. So, I mean, you're going to be using more energy just trying to get places. Like in California, they tried to switch over the police cars to a Tesla model.
Yeah.
Until one of the police cars got into a high pursuit chase and literally died. It literally ran out of battery in the middle of the pursuit chase. I would love to have been that car on the other end. He's
like, yo, I'm off.
He's probably going 40 miles an hour, dude. Still sped off on his head.
That is insane.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. When it really comes down to it, I don't really think that. I think it's about the same. Either way. I mean, if you're using less charge-up fee in a shorter amount of time, or more charge-up fee in a shorter amount of time than you are with gas, I just think that no matter what, it's not good for the environment. And the fossil fuels that you're burning just to charge up these Teslas, or any electric car for that matter, is honestly about the same as you actually putting gas into the atmosphere. So I don't know.
So to switch gears from gas and cars.
Well, you want to talk about gas? We can talk about Amber Heard doing coke during trial.
We will get to that, but first, I want to bring up our old friend who, for some reason, just continues to get brought up on here, Mr. Smith. And I don't know if you've seen this, Aidan, but there's a video that shows like a reenactment that like shows a movie.
Was it a reenactment or an actual movie?
No, that was an actual movie.
Yeah. And
showed like a scene that was basically the frame by frame of what happened with Chris Rock and Will Smith. There's a movie that literally does, and then when the dude smacks him, he says exactly what Chris Rock said, where he was like, except he says, whoever his name is, just smacked the heck out of me. And he was like, it's a joke. Your wife is gorgeous. All this other, and I was just like,
right. So it's almost like,
like it's staged, but it's like, who would want that stage? Because it would have to be Will Smith who staged it, right? If it was fake. But the issue with that is this has done nothing to help him. All it's done is bad for him.
Didn't they take him off of they took a bunch of movies off of Netflix that he was in. I mean, like Bright, which was a great movie, and a couple other ones. But I mean, they literally just.
Damn, and I didn't even get a chance to see Bright.
Bright? No, Bright's a pretty good movie for what it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Nah, I mean,
Have
it's
you seen
just.
Bright?
I think I have.
It's when they're police officers and his partner is like some sort of alien or something. Yeah.
Yo, that's kind of weird, but I.
Well, not illegal alien.
Jesus Christ. I know what kind of alien it is.
Okay.
I'm just saying. But nah,
UFO.
I just thought that was funny because, like, what would make him, like, if this was staged, what reason would it be to stage it if you're Will Smith? What gain do you get from this?
Maybe, like, some sort of publicity stunt based on, how drama and action creates public press. I mean, Will Smith probably got a lot of press from this situation, and when it comes down to it, it's the same thing as the way he approached it was, okay, I'm probably going to get a lot of press from this, and it's going to subside, and I'm still going to get movie deals and stuff like that, because that's sort of kind of how Jake Paul approached his situation with diving into the boxing career. I mean, he didn't care that everybody hated him. He didn't care that everybody thought that he was the Disney Channel kid.
Did Jake Paul go and find somebody?
No, it was two different scenarios, but Will Smith is out of his game and suddenly realized, oh, wow, I can make this a dramatic moment, so all the eyes are on me for a short period of time.
But he was about to win a freaking Academy Award. So
he still won.
He won an Academy Award. So, again, and then you have the Bel Air series that a lot of people are talking about that you're producing. It's not.
Oh, what, they're bringing it back?
Huh?
They were bringing it back?
Yeah, they brought it. They did bring it back. It's on Peacock.
You tell us what you think about the situation. Why do you think Will Smith did that?
Honestly, Will Smith is just kind of a cuck, and
And you did say cuck and not cock, right?
Yeah, cuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cause I mean,
We're 21 minutes in.
all of this stuff, bro. Like, I just can't imagine like sacrificing so much of my own pride, like, for something so like little. Cause I mean, he embarrassed himself in front of everyone for Jada Pinkett Smith. Like, you got to be joking.
Yeah. And it's like, damn, cuz like what do you like, you get nothing out of it. You just get people calling you a cuck. And like, geez, it's like there was nothing that this does nothing for, because okay, here's the thing. If people thought you was like you were kind of, not soft, and they were like, oh, he stood up for his girl, he smacked somebody, then it'd be different. But everybody knows that you're soft. You didn't even say nothing to August. This man was disrespecting your wife and your whole family, disrespecting you, going on interviews disrespecting y'all. And you didn't pull up on him with no energy. But this old comedian that you know is professional, that's not gonna do something, that just told a little jokey joke, you gonna hop up there and try to smack him, dude. That's just lame to me. That's punching down.
On a personal level, though, I understand that, like, celebrity-wise, that somebody would want to hyphenate their last name just because they're selling their brand as a person. But if my wife ever hyphenated her last name, bro, I'm not standing up for her for shit. Nah, I'm serious. You could think it's funny, but I'm not.
But I mean, that's the thing too.
I mean,
like,
if she was in personal harm, or you know what I mean, if like in harm's way, not by a silly joke, but I'm not gonna sit there and ruin my career for somebody that refuses to have my last name, kind of thing.
I feel you. I just also think too, like, bro, the kind of crazy stuff she was saying, like, on her show and stuff.
About
she
him,
basically said that she did not want to marry dude, and she was like crying the day of her wedding that she was gonna have to marry him. Like,
You're gonna have to.
Like, you didn't have to, and why did you, like? Why are you saying this? Like, we already think a way about this man, and you just are just making it worse and worse.
Well, I didn't even know that his like whole life was like staged, essentially, like his whole personality
he's not
for
a
the
real
camera.
dude.
Well, it's just kind of funny to me. And then once that whole situation happened, something popped up on TikTok where it was like, where Will Smith, it was like his account and stuff like that, where he was showing like how the computer has been altering him for years and stuff like that, and how like everything's fucking fake, like kind of like exposure without exposure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when Jim Carrey went on, I forgot where he went on. Was it the Tonight Show or Jimmy Fallon or something? But he was talking about like the Illuminatis and shit like that.
Right.
I know you saw that, and
I
how
saw
he
that.
made it one big joke. I feel like he did that exact same thing. You know what I mean? Where he went on and started talking about all these truths, but spinning it in a funny way. And yeah,
But
I just
like,
never
okay,
knew that.
so these celebrities are not real, obviously, but I don't think that we should expect them to be, because, like,
Yeah, but why is that's a whole discussion for another day. But why are they sitting there and lying about who they are for the public?
because the reason why Will Smith has gotten a lot of the gigs that he's gotten and been able to be in the places he's been able to be in is because of the clean, pristine image. Because that's a part of Will Smith.
Yeah, but if that's not true, then why would the media try so hard to sit there and fabricate that?
Because yeah, maybe he lives a double life, right? But if you act a way and you act a certain way all the time, doesn't that make you what you are?
No, not necessarily.
How?
Because it's sitting there and it really shows how cooped up everybody is about how important the media is, because the media will sit there and fabricate somebody's life for a movie deal, but then they won't do the same thing for our president.
Okay, but you have to understand.
So media is essentially media in a social aspect, pop culture wise, is more important than real world problems with fabricating.
Well, okay, this is now you're going down a deeper discussion.
But you know what I'm saying, though.
No, I agree with you. But
because they let President Biden expose himself on national TV all the time.
Right, but so there's.
I'm not trying to get into politics, but it goes hand in hand.
I'm not. This is what it is. There's two different types of media, right? So there is like the media who sits there and like literally reports things, like they literally and say this happened, and we're gonna talk about it, whatever, right?
Right.
There's media that brings the news. They're just saying exactly this is what happened. No biases. We're not saying anything about it. This is just what happened. Then there's more of the media that is for entertainment. And they use a whole bunch of rumors, stuff that may be true, may not be true. Somebody close to this person said this, that, and the other. And they're more clickbait. I'm going to put this information out here. I'm going to say the most crazy, salacious thing, even though I don't really have all the proof of it. But because somebody said it, I'm going to put it up there and then boom, right? So when you have that, if I want to get Will Smith on something that I'm doing, right? I'm not going to go out there and say people around Will Smith think that he's a cuck. No, I'm going to say Will Smith killed by Jada Smith's antics or something like that. Like, I'm going to work with this person because they're going to give me a scoop every now and then. Or the people around them will give me a scoop if I paint them in a better light. Whereas if I'm a political reporter and I'm reporting on politics and things of that nature, I'm literally just going to say, this is what happened. You can watch the video for yourself. This is what happened. That's why they don't have much. There's people who commentate on politics and then they have their own agendas. But the people who just tell the news, the media around politics, you just say, hey, this is what he said. What do you want me to, like? The man said this. President blah, blah, blah said blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So, like, it's all media. It's all news. But it's just different people who do different things. You know what I mean?
I think the Hunger Games had it right, though.
What do you mean?
With, like, the media content, like, I don't know. I think the Hunger Games threw a kids movie out there with a South Park twist because they had a lot of truth to the way they approach things. And I'm not saying with, like, the divisions and stuff like that they had set for people, like the people that were higher class, middle class, and very poor, where they had walls up and shit like that. But I'm talking about in the sense that they brought all these, how do they put it? Not victors, because then they would have won something, but like all these people from different walks of life to play in this game. You know what I mean? And how they presented them was very amped up and like, oh, this is the courageous so-and-so. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they do the exact same thing for the people that are like the influencers for media.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, because...
But it's like, if somebody doesn't live that life, then why set that example? You know what I'm saying? So why put them on a prestigious level if you're going to set the example of, oh, everything I do is fake. Okay. You know what I mean? Because then what example are you setting? You're setting a fake example at that point because they're really not doing what they're telling people that they are doing, which is bullshit.
Hold on. I'm going to use this example real quick. Aidan, do you ever post when like a bunch of bad stuff happened to you in a bad way, in a bad mood and stuff? Do you ever just put all that on social media?
When I was a kid. Maybe.
But now that you know better, do you do that?
Nah.
Right. Okay. That's my point exactly. That's the answer to your question. Why would I put out the bad?
It's not saying putting out the bad. It's just you're putting these people on a prestigious level.
Well,
that's
why
what I'm
would
saying.
I ever?
Like you're putting Will Smith on a prestigious level.
But I'm
like
rich
people,
enough.
But people wanted to be like Will and Jada. You know what I mean?
But
like,
I'm rich enough. I'm rich enough to for you never to see a bad side unless I show it. So why would I show that? Why would I show the human side of myself?
I just think it's fake, and then it makes me think that all media is fake, and everything that they're doing is fake. So there's no real attraction to it besides the people that want to vicariously live their lives through fake lives, essentially.
But that's who fans are. That's a fan. Do you know what fan stand short
Yeah,
for?
but half of these influencers that are on like YouTube and stuff like that now, like I don't believe that they live completely fake lives. They post their lives.
Do you know what fan stands for?
No.
Fanatic.
Okay.
So, somebody that's crazy about something. A fan is living vicariously through what they're watching. That's what real fans do. So, yeah, bro, like I'm not if I'm there, I'm not going to show I'm never going to show the bad, or I'm going to show this luxurious life even if that's not necessarily true. And a lot of these influencers, they ain't doing what people think they're doing.
No, I understand.
They're not, but
I understand.
they just have to make it look like that, because it's not. If people really showed their everyday day lives, it would not. Nobody would care. It would not be entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like I don't do that much. And there's about 2 hours of the day that I'm entertaining, and that's just when I'm talking crazy. Besides, then I'm boring, playing with a dog, working.
It's almost very similar to the fact that nobody wants to listen to good music anymore. Everything has to be about gangbanging and drugs and guns.
Absolutely, or music that has any depth. There was a whole bunch of people crapping on the Kendrick album because it's like, oh, he's
And
just
Jack
being
Harlow.
conscious. Same thing with Jack Harlow. It's like, oh, they're just being conscious. And with Kendrick, it's like, yeah, he just raps about the issues of the world. Yeah, because nobody else does that. Like, and I'm not saying nobody else does that, but nobody else in the mainstream does that consistently. And there's just, real is not cool. That's the real ain't cool. That's the gist of it. Nobody likes real. People like, oh, this I live in this glorious mansion and my life is just, peaches and cream. And,
Yeah, but bottom line, we shouldn't be sending that message to our children, no matter how you spin it.
But again, with the children thing, this is what this boils down to. As a parent, you kind of have to guide your child to be like, this is the way you should be, this is what you should look up to. The regular doctor who went to the school for 10 years and busted their ass and then finally became a doctor and is now helping people, Like, the people we should be holding to the highest standards are, the politicians who, help make laws and, are supposed to fight for the people. We should be holding, the police officers who have, the right basically to kill people in their hands and get away with it most times, and hold them to a high standard and make them be on Front Street. Make them have to, be watched 24/7 while they're doing their job. But we don't. Because what's cool? Hey, let's, what's funny? Let's, I don't know, talk about whoever's hot right now. Right now, it's Will Smith, the guy we're shitting on. A couple years ago, it was Meek Mill. And somebody new every couple years. It's just, okay, this is the new guy to shit on. It's funny, and that's how life goes. That's how media is, and that's what social media is now. It's just, let's talk about people. Let's live vicariously through other people and, hope for the best. All right, boys. I have a very important question. This is a question that was asked to me by my homie to the left of me, and I want to ask you boys: would you rather wife up a girl with no arms or no legs? Aidan, you answer first.
No legs.
And why would you pick no legs?
Because, I mean, you don't really need the legs. I mean, the feet, like, added bonus, but, like,
I feel you.
no arms, you're missing out.
Okay. You have an answer to this question, buddy?
Go ahead, bro. You can go first.
Well, I said no arms because that might have already gotten checked off on my bucket list. I'm not saying it has. I'm just saying maybe it's a possibility. So I would just say no arms because to me I just feel like if you can't walk around, it's gonna be a little awkward for me, at least.
So I'm gonna exclude myself from the question, but I am gonna tell you that no arms would be a problem, bro. I think that would be a problem. I think no legs would be a problem too, but I think that no arms would be a problem because the first question I have is, how does this person wipe their ass?
Facts.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Do they use a bidet?
Probably, but
How do they push the button?
Wow, these are the deep questions that. Well, isn't a bidet on a timer?
No.
I've never used one, so I'm cool.
I've used one once. Shout out Eugene Carey. His toilet's it's got a bidet on it. He keeps it clean, man.
Can
I
I
respect him.
I really want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, how was your experience with the
How was my experience with the bidet? I think at first it was kind of touchy. It was like, whoa, I am not used to water going up there. And now it's like, thinking back on it, I think I'm going to install one in my condo.
God?
Seriously, man. Who would want to live in the Victorian way and just, spread shit everywhere instead of just cleaning up your butthole? Maybe, have the last couple wipes with a napkin, pat dry. But when you're just wiping with toilet paper, I feel like you're just spreading all that shit around, and that's no good for anybody. Because what if you start touching shit? Man, then you're gonna have your feces everywhere. With a bidet, you can firmly wash the area that needs to be cleaned, then pat dry.
Wow.
I'm serious, bro. We should get sponsored for a bidet company. I would definitely sell the shit out of that product.
Honestly,
No pun intended.
your ad bidet company, your ad here.
Here.
There we go. Wow.
Speaking of gas, did you
Okay.
see Amber Heard snort cocaine during that trial?
She's doing a little bump ski. I mean, hey, every now and then you might just need a bump skittily.
Dude,
A bumpo skin.
there's no way that she was blowing her nose, though, because she was not ruffling with any kind of thing with her nose that whole entire time. And then she takes the Kleenex and then plugs her other side of the nose.
Maybe she was, trying to do the little blowout method. Sometimes I do that if I'm all stopped up.
But she was sucking in.
Aw, man. So where was she keeping the Coke in the little Kleenex?
What if she had like a little snooter or something?
What is a snooter? What the hell is a snooter?
I don't know, man.
Alrighty then. Maybe she had a little
No, she could have, though. There's no way that she could have put, like, the cocaine on the tissue. So maybe she had, like, a little
snooterooski.
thing. I know that...
A little snooterowski.
I know that my mom, back in the day, had, like, something to, like, crush her pills up because she couldn't swallow, like, pills and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they make something for...
Yeah, they definitely have a pill crusher.
Right. But I'm pretty sure they make one for cocaine.
They make a pill crusher for cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure I've seen one back in the day.
You've seen a pill crusher for cocaine.
Yeah.
Why would you put cocaine through a pill crusher?
Well, I don't think it actually crushes it. I think it just kind of...
Makes it nice and fluffy?
No. I think it kind of separates it from, like, little pocket at the bottom, so you get, like, a perfect bump.
Oh, got it. So it's like a pill crusher, and it's called a snooter.
I don't think they call it a snooter.
Okay.
I'm trying to explain this without sounding like I'm a fucking drug addict, bro, because I don't do that kind of shit. But I mean,
Well,
I
we know.
definitely have seen something like that before.
Hey, bud, trust me, you sleep way too much to do cocaine.
Yeah, this is true. I
This man
definitely
is
need my
such a
beauty sleep.
bro. This man is an old man, bro. His ass be going to bed at like 8:30, bro. He be-
Sometimes you need to go to bed at 8:30. Sometimes
Nah,
your body's telling
bro,
you.
We went out one time and it was like 10:30. He was like, "Yo, we gotta start heading back." It's starting to get. It's way past my bedtime. We gotta go to the gym in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
That's how it goes, man.
dude, it's 10:30. What are you talking about, bro? This is the time I used to pop out.
Yeah, not for me.
Oh, buddy, dude. Like, pop out around 10:30. A good night shouldn't end until about 4 a.m.
Yeah, I don't know. But props to Amber Heard for not getting caught up with that shit.
Yo, I doubt very seriously she was doing cocaine. Though.
She probably was.
I think so.
I can't,
All
bro.
accusations aside, she probably was. What do you think?
I think there was a video too of her like popping a pill during court too.
Oh,
And it was
I
not
can
an Advil.
I can believe that. Pop a perk for the pain.
She's crazy, bro.
Honestly,
That
though,
shit.
man. Honestly, she's so crazy that like she probably has like, a great she's great in bed. Cuz to be that crazy, like to stick around for as long as that man stuck around. Like, don't tell me that you just loved her and stuff like that. Like, come on. I don't believe that as much as that. Like, it was great and he held on for as long as he could. Cuz it's like all humans are crazy. You just have to find the human that like you can take their crazy. You know what I mean? Because I'm a little crazy. You're a little crazy. We're all a little crazy. But like, there's some people that are extremely crazy, and they have to be with somebody who's extremely tolerant to their extreme craziness. Then there's the people who don't have a lot of tolerance. They need somebody who's a little, like, only a little crazy. That's just how that goes. And the crazier you are, like, the better you probably are in bed. So there we go. At least that's throughout my career.
Your toxic career.
Absolutely. That's where I
Yeah.
found out that the more toxic a relationship was, like, the better, like, the time together was, our personal time together. Much better. I'd be like, wow, you just tried to stab me. This is so great. What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's due for a therapist, bro.
You just threw a vase at me. Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, you need help.
Oh, dude, you know what was funny? For like the first like years of me like dating women and stuff, I thought that was just normal. I was like, oh, they just are crazy and just, do things to abuse you. Then I got into like one relationship and this girl was actually nice to me, And I was like, this is insane. Wow, you're nice. You don't want to like stab me and throw things at me? Wow. I get used to this.
Funny as hell.
I had to be
Funny
like,
as hell.
yeah, yeah, man. I need somebody who's gonna, stab me in the in my shoulder, and then just take me to the hospital afterwards.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
This man is like, yeah, we really may need to go take you to a therapist. Hey,
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like you and I talk enough, but if you need to go talk to somebody else about your problems.
Oh no, you know what? I'm done with the toxic lifestyle. I'm a born again virgin. On the road to celibacy.
On the road to celibacy.
Absolutely.
So
celibate.
You're aspiring to become celibate.
Absolutely. Celibacy over here, all you harlots, like I said before, you will not trick me. Not even on my birthday. And not even though you can call me at, the number that I'll leave in the description. And follow me on Instagram, official Kid ISO. Do not follow me on Facebook, Aaron ISO Hill. Don't do that.
Going on another topic. NFTs,
Wow.
crypto, stocks, all crashed.
Wow.
Plummeted.
Mm.
Plummeted.
So, you know what? I'm not going to say, because I didn't say it wasn't going to do good. I never said that, but, I just don't like something that I cannot, physically hold.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
I know it doesn't have anything
I think
to do with that.
that, without getting political here, I think that a lot of the decisions that are being made currently are forcing people to pull out and forcing
Absolutely.
people to take their losses and run. And evidently that has a larger decrease in how the stocks are fluctuating
Yeah.
and cryptocurrency and what these non-fungible tokens are essentially worth.
I mean, a non-fungible token. Yeah, man. Hey, call me old-fashioned, but I like my art. A nice, painting, something like that. A nice sculpture.
It's all right, bro. Eventually, you'll get into the whole stock market and cryptocurrency and stuff like that when there is no more money to be produced and everything's electronic.
Honestly, you know what I'm gonna do then? Hopefully, not even hopefully, by that time I'll be rich enough where I'll have some accountant, right?
Right, but see, you're still getting into it, though, at that point.
Oh, I am. But guess
Yeah.
who's never gonna, you know who?
You. And your accountant's going to be fucking you every
Oh,
step of the
absolutely
way.
not. See, that's
Said
why
absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
absolutely not. You know
Alright.
why? You know why? Because then, that's why you never hire one of anything, right? You have an accountant that checks on the account. And then my personal assistant that checks on both. And then whichever wife or baby mama or girlfriend that I like the most at that time, checking on them. You delegation.
You're fucking
Delegation.
pitiful, bro. You're pitiful. That is not a delegation. That is I am lazy. I will hire you to check on this person, to check on this person, to check on this person. Evidently, everybody's getting a cut just to screw you.
Oh man,
Whatever one you like at the time doesn't really fucking matter.
It's like, hey, you know what? You just made me mad. You're fired.
Right.
Until
But
next
I'll
week.
see you at home for dinner.
I'll see you at home for. Oh man, no, she can't cook that night. I'm gonna order in, get the chef or something. She's gonna do that thing where they you sit over the rice. It's crazy. That's terrible. People really be doing that. It's like a some sort of like ritual, and they like sit over the rice and let like the condensation from their
Cleanse out their vagina.
absolutely, and it drips.
I know what you're talking about.
It all like the
It's like
hot,
a steam boiling
it's like
water.
steam boiling water over rice, so they drip all their vagina juices into the rice.
Is that the secret sauce?
Do they eat it?
No, they feed it to the guy that they want to like trap, and it's supposed to like make your guy fall in love or something like that.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, no,
That's foul.
it's so foul. It's so messed
What
up.
countries do they do this in, or is this like witchcraft?
This is like America, dude.
This is America, bro.
I be seeing people like, I saw this one post where this girl had like her panties to her ankles and was like pouring like hot water.
This is a real thing.
This is a real thing. Yes, absolutely.
You're not just making this up on the spot.
I promise you, I'm not making this up. This is a super real thing, bro. Social media is a wicked place.
Yeah, I think that social media is like the epitome of our downfall as
Yes.
a society.
And if you want to follow me on social media, please do not. Official Kid ISO, Aaron ISO Hill.
Didn't they just come out with something saying that like the feds like were like in a courtroom saying like I love like the fact that like Facebook came out and stuff like that and all that shit.
It was the
because-
prosecutor from who's prosecuting, like the head prosecutor from like Young Thug and Gunna's case, if I'm not mistaken. She was just basically saying how helpful it is.
Yeah, because they haven't had to do their job in years because literally everybody is connected so well on social media that they're able to find you doing anything.
Dude, people sit up here, people who are convicted felons, right? Sit up there waving guns around, smoking weed,
Eating salads.
showing the illegal money that they're making, and then are surprised that they get picked up. And it's like, well, what did you think was going to happen? Like, how did you think that was going to play out, buddy?
No other way.
There's no other way. And I mean, like, it's sad because in the cases of like Young Thug and Gunna, like, I highly doubt that they've had anything to do with any gang activity in years. But they probably had something to do with it at the beginning. There's that's probably how he got the money in the first place. I'm not saying that is, but I'm just saying, like, it sucks because they're in the courtroom using this man's lyrics.
Yeah.
Which I think is should be protected under the, creative whatever, but
I don't know, bro. We talked about this before. I think anybody that's going to dry snitch on themselves, what are you doing?
yeah, but at the same time, like, shouldn't art be protected?
Not if you're sitting there talking about the exact street and time that you shot somebody.
Art should be protected no matter what. I disagree with that. I think that, like, you shouldn't be able to use, because I could lie. I could just as easily have that been the untruth. Rick Ross talks about moving.
Yeah, but he was
kilos.
talking about somebody else's life.
But that's what I'm saying. He's rapping about moving kilos, and that man, I guarantee you, he ain't moved not one kilo.
Yeah,
You could not hit up that man and say, "Hey, can I get some coke?" He would not know where to go.
Right.
He would be like, "Yo, I can't help you." Huh? Like, that's exactly what he would say. I'm not even in that lifestyle, huh? I'm a boss, a hustler. I ain't never said I was a gangster.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now presenting for the first time on A Dose of Reality, a music experience, playing through songs from Party Through the Pain that'll be out this summer. So buy your albums now.
Absolutely.
Now presenting the notorious, infamous Kid ISO.
Hey. Hello.
Is that your money?
I just always knew I'd do it better. I ain't no rat, but I've been fiending for this cheddar. I just fucked your bitch, now you can come and get her. It's only fall, but my wrist frozen like it's winter. I'm number one, little nigga, it's just fate. I been through hell, but I never lost my faith. Mixing all these liquors just to deal with all this pain. Got new elixirs mixing with these fucking strains. If that's your bitch, then why she calling out my name? Me and you ain't close, we ain't in the same lane. I wrote this on the sky and I ain't riding on no plane. I be spitting scriptures, it's my Bible, I'm King James. I got the melody, cooking with the recipe. Y'all not ahead of me, niggas look like fast to me. I make the recipes, this game look like chess to me. I just keep winning cause the Lord just keep on blessing me. Y'all not ahead of me, niggas look like fast to me. I make the recipes, this game look like chess to me. Y'all not ahead of me, y'all not ahead of me. The Lord keep blessing me, the Lord keep blessing me. Yeah, it's crazy that I'm back, shit, it's been a long year. Can't believe it that I made it, man, a nigga still here. Still a nigga that be killing tracks and still real fear. You should peep this fucking masterpiece, that vision real clear. There you go, ISO on the go, ballin' on the road, ballin' with the hoes. Might not be with shorty, but I kept a few hoes, and I'm still bagging tens, never been a hero. I got stones in my throat lit like I'm Thanos. Shit, I popped half a perk like I'm Kurt Angle. Not a show on the road, bitch, I'm ballin' my homes. Dab in the end zone, bitch, fuck a field goal. So, this song is called Voss, and it's dedicated to a very special exotic dancer. And if you're listening, this song is for you. But it's from Party Through the Pain, and here we go.
I loved and I lost. She called me the shot. Her cookie put like Voss. I would throw how much she cost. I ain't even fall in love in this club, cause these bands is all that she loves. I don't know if I could love again. I don't know if I could love again. And will I ever find true love again? Will I ever find true love again? I'm so detached in my spaceship throwing racks. She throw it back. She don't love me, she just act. She knew I'm from Chirac. She knew I had the racks. She told me, babe, relax, and started dancing on my lap. I think I fell in love with this stripper from the club. Goddamn, the sun is coming up. That's the last time I look for love in this fucking club. I loved and I lost. She called me the straw. Her pussy when I lost. I would throw how much she cost. I can't even fall in love in this club. Cause these bands is all that she loves. I don't know if I can love again. I don't know if I can love again. And will I ever find true love again? Will I ever find true love again? I don't ever, it's just lust. Is it love or is it love? I think I just wanna fuck. I think it's just all these drugs. I think it's just all this liquor. I think I just need a hug. What the fuck is even love? What the fuck is in my cup? I think I've been feeling heartbreak. I think I just need to know. She says she gon' stay on top of me until the sun come up. I don't think I ever love again. Will I ever have true love again? Have true love again.
You guys didn't know already, this is a dose of reality. Had a nice boys episode. Thank you again, Aidan, for coming on.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Hey, man.
Absolutely.
Got to give this man some credit because he will be behind camera from now on. And we will have you on screen more often. Of course, man. Had to get you to jump on, though.
Sounds good, bro.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
What, bro?
Mr. Kid ISO.
Yo, don't fucking look at me like that, bro. This man be trying to like peer into my eyes and shit, bro.
Big
On the other
25.
shit. Yes, sir.
Celibate.
Super celibate.
Young fella.
Viral.
Vital.
Yep.
No STDs, though.
Absolutely not. Celibate.
And you got Blake Steele. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing on all our streaming websites.
Yep. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Stitcher, Amazon Prime. Yep.
Social medias of all kinds.
Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Please. We love you all. Thanks for tuning in every single week. We really appreciate you guys. Come back next week for your weekly dose.
Deuces.